vamos a grabar. Let's get started here in the center of our mats. So just take a second to check in with how you're feeling. Sometimes, depending on how long it's been since you were in bed, you may be stiff. So right here, just take a second to do a big reach. Take the arms all the way out. As you take the arms out, pull the belly in, feel your back lengthen up. Good. And then exhale, take your hands here to your knees or to your shins. Big breath stretches your spine forward. And then exhale, you're just going to round the spine. So let's think for a moment. Let's inhale, arch and move your whole spine forward. Good. Maybe even stretch out the front of the throat. And then exhale and round back. Feel a little space opening up between your shoulder blades as the head drops down. So let's stretch forward, adelante. And now take that all the way back. Good. One more time. Stretching, moving forward. Good. And then all the way right back. So now your two arms right back up once again. Long stretch. And then let's pull one elbow down as though you're going to tap the floor there, maybe the outside of the knee, two arms up. And then opposite elbow comes down. Inhale and then exhale, create a reach. So you're using your abdominal muscles there to help you lower your torso a little closer towards the floor as the opposite side of your back stretches. Inhale up, exhale, reach. Inhale up and exhale, reach. Inhale up and exhale, reach. Inhale up and exhale, reach. Let's pause now with your two arms here for a moment. Bent elbows bent underneath the shoulders. And then you're going to exhale, twist and reach out to the side. Inhale, center. Exhale, twist, reaching out opposite side. Inhale, center. Exhale, twist and reach. Really send energy out the hands. Good. Exhale, twisting, reaching. Inhale, center. Exhale, twist and reach. Good. So now take two hands behind the head, lengthening out your neck. Take yourself over to one side, then forward, and all the way around. Let's go around the other way. Good. Feeling length in the back of the neck. So when you move forward, imagine you're really pushing your head there into your hands. So the back of the neck stays long and supported as you move forward. Good. Let's inhale, come all the way up, your two arms up. Exhale, unfold your two legs. Good. Arms move wide. Inhale. And exhale, scoop the belly in as you come, stretch, reaching forward. Inhale, sit up. Let's do that two more times. Arms move wide, energy in the arms. Exhale, come, stretching, reaching forward. Waking up your sense of spinal extension. Sitting bones anchored, top of the head reaching up and out. Here we go. Forward and exhale, right back up. Last time, forward and exhale, right back up. So now from here, we're going to pull your belly in deep and float back. Good. Inhale, stretch, reach. Exhale, feel your weight on the sitting bones. Tiny bit on the tailbone, but mostly keep your weight on your sits bones here as you come back. The navel draws deep. You float back here just a hair. Let's try that one more time. Inhale and exhale, hold. So now from your belly, lightly pulse. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And then you'll take one arm up, lightly pulsing. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Switching the position of the arms, lightly pulsing. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Two arms up, lightly pulse. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Beautiful. Sit up nice and tall. And now you're going to exhale, float to one side with the arms extended. Inhale, sweeping, reaching all the way up. Exhale, find that on the other side. Inhale, sweep, reach all the way up. Exhale, floating down. Inhale, stretch, reach all the way up and over, floating down. Inhale and exhale. Let's hold to the right. And once again, you'll pulse. 5, 4, 3, 2, One arm up, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Change arms, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Two arms, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale, stretch. Reach all the way up. Let's try that sequence on the other side. So now deepen the belly. Gill pulse, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. One arm up, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Switching arms, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Two arms, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale up. Open the knees, come, stretch, and reach. Good. Letting the spine move forward, letting the hips release. Exhale, nice and tall. Fingertips underneath the shoulders, press into the feet, lift the pelvis up. Good. And then with one heel, just tap it down and up. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Opposite heel taps. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Two heels tap. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. Inhale, lift the pelvis, pulse. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pause. Ball of the right foot taps. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Ball of the left. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Balls of both feet. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold and then lifting the sitting bones. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale, release. Let that come down. Inhale your two arms out. And exhale, find one sitting bone. So I'm going to my right side. Good. Inhale back to the center. Find the opposite sitting bone. So you're not even balanced on your tailbone there at all, just on that one sits bone. Good. Inhale back to the center. Exhale. Now take your right hand down and then bring that top leg back behind you. Keep this knee bent, the kneecap facing forward. Stretch, reach the leg forward and back. So this is in a parallel orientation. Those of you are having a hard time seeing. So all you're doing is stretching the leg forward and back with the knee bent here. Let's do 2 more just like this. Good. And then from here, pause. I want you to stretch, reach the leg out, pull it in, stretch it out, pull it in, stretch it out and back. And again, just all in a parallel rotation, kneecap facing forward. Good. 3 more. Out and back, out and back, out and back. Hold the leg out. Take the leg down and up. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. Bending the knee. So that whole sequence there is in a parallel, the kneecap facing forward. Let's try it on the other side. So find that sitting bone. Lift the opposite hand, comes down. Opposite hand to the hip. Knee stays bent at first. That's just to wake up, lubricate the hip. Take it forward. Exhale, reach it back. Take it forward. Exhale, reach it back. Take it forward, feeling the obliques, the glutes, the inner thigh. Good. And forward and back. So now you're going to stretch and reach the leg forward and back. Forward and back. Good. So long extension from the knee, lifting the leg up. Here we go. 5 and 4 and 3 and 2 and 1. Hold the leg out from the glute, from the inner thigh. The leg comes down and up. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pause. Take that leg slightly behind you and then fold the body towards it. Here we go. Let's get your sits bones, if you have extra padding, to the edge of that blanket. Arms up. Inhale. Stretch, reach forward. Let your back release. Good. Energy at the top of the head. Good. And now from here, you're going to exhale, come down. Right arm down, left arm up, and change. Here we go. Take 5 and 4 and 3 and 2 and 1, 2 arms up, lower just a hair, now pull the elbows in. We'll go 5 and 4 and 3. So you're opening your chest, waking up your triceps, waking up your back. 2 and 1. Good. From right here, hands to the floor. So you were here, now hands down, 2 legs up, tap right and left. Here we go. 5 and 4 and 3 and 2 and 1. Good. 2 legs down, 2 arms out, lowering to the mat on a 10, 9, bone by bone, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale, 2 arms alongside the ears. Exhale, elbows and knees pull together. Keeping the knees bent, reach the thumbs, the big toes out and back. Here we go. 5 and 4 and 3 and 2 and 1. Pause. Exhale, lift the head and chest, arms here at your sides for just a moment. Then sweep the hands back behind the head, rotate towards that bent knee, and exhale, change while lowering one leg. Here you go. Let's go. 10 and 9 and 8 and 7 and 6 and 5 and 4 and 3 and 2 and 1. Good. Pause. Right leg, left leg to the floor. Arms up over your chest. Tuck the shoulder blades onto the back. Tap your feet here just a few times in the floor. As you do this, feel your belly muscles waking up so your feet are just springing down and up from that deep, low, strong abdomen. Now press through the ball of the so underneath the big toe, out to the pinky toe, then through the center of the heel. Exhale, lift the sits bones up. Good. Come right back down, arms alongside the ears. Do this a few times just to wake up your back. Up to 3. Coming down. 3, 2, 1. Let's come up. 2, 3. Let's come down. 3, 2, 1. Let's come up. 2, 3. Let's come down. 3 and 2 and 1. Up. 2, 3 and down. 3, 2, 1. This time, hold your pelvis up. Now I want you to lift just your left foot a couple inches from the floor. And then 10 times you're going to point and flex that foot. Let's go. 10 and 9 and 8 and 7 and 6 and 5 and 4 and 3 and 2 and 1. Pause. Foot comes down, sits bones relift. Right foot peels from the floor, and same thing. 2, you're going to tap toe, heel. 10 and 9 and 8 and 7 and 6 and 5 and 4 and 3 and 2 and 1. Pause. Inhale, lift the sits. Exhale, lowering right back down. Hands here back behind the thighs. Inhale. And exhale, rock up to a seated position here for just a moment. Good. Inhale, your 2 arms move wide. Good. And then from here, you're going to exhale, set 1 foot on the floor and slowly roll all the way back down to the mat. Extend the leg, arms out to a T shape, circle the leg in the hip socket towards the midline of the body, just waking up the hip. And then you're going to circle that leg out and away from the body. 3 and 2 and 1. Now pause. Bend the knee, bring 2 legs back together over your hips, hands behind the thighs. Exhale, rock to a seated position. So remember, when you rock up, little bit of weight on the tailbone, mostly weight on the sits bones. Good. So you're creating a little tripod there. Exhale, right leg comes down, 2 arms out. Exhale, you're going to slowly lower all the way down, opening the arms. And now from here, circling the left leg all the way around in the hip socket, anchoring that opposite foot there into the floor. Good. And now we're going to change the direction.
Beautiful. So now pause. The left leg comes up, the right leg comes to meet it, 2 arms alongside the ears. Inhale. Exhale, round through the ribs, lift the head and chest, arms at your side. Hold the navel in until you can peel the scapula from the floor. And then you'll inhale 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale 2, 3, 4, 5. Inhale 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale 2, 3, 4, 5. Inhale 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale 2, 3, 4, 5. Pause. Hands behind the thighs. Now lower the right leg out. Here we go. Inhale 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale 2, 3, 4, 5. Inhale 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale 2, 3, 4, 5. Inhale 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale 2, 3, 4, 5. Pause. Hands behind the thighs. Let the left leg lower. Pull the scapula up. 3 more. Inhale 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale 2, 3, 4, 5. Inhale 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale 2, 3, 4, 5. Inhale 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale 2, 3, 4, 5. Pause. 2 hands behind the thighs, reach the legs out, pull the scapula up, draw the navel in. And last set. Inhale 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale 2, 3, 4, 5. Inhale 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale 2, 3, 4, 5. Last time. Inhale 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale 2, 3, 4, 5. Hands behind the head. Rotate towards one leg as you extend the other, taking 10 and 9 and 8 and 7 and 6 and 5 and 4 and 3 and 2 and 1. Now pause, bending both knees, feet coming down. Inhale, take your arms, tuck them into your sides, and push your feet down into the floor. Lift the pelvis up. Good. So now from here, the right knee comes over the hip. You're going to tap down and up. 10, 9, and 8, and 7, and 6, and 5, and 4, and 3, and 2, and 1. Pause. Extend the leg down and up. 10, and 9, and 8, and 7, and 6, and 5, and 4, and 3, and 2, and 1. Exhale, bend the knee, foot to the floor, push and lift. The opposite side comes down and up. 10, and 9, and 8, and 7, and 6, and 5, and 4, and 3, and 2, and 1. Good. Pause. Hold. Extend the knee. Now lower the femur bone down and up. 10, 9, and 8, and 7, and 6, and 5, and 4, and 3, and 2, and 1. Good. Pause. Bending that knee, lifting both hips all the way up. Right leg extends, sitting bones lift. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bending that knee, foot coming back down. Opposite leg lifting, extending, reach through the heel and pulse. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale, bend the knee. Inhale, lift the sits. Exhale, slowly lower the bones of the back down to the mat. Extend the 2 legs out. Take your 2 arms alongside the ears. Inhale, a big breath. And exhale, round through the ribs. Lift the head and chest. Slowly bring yourself all the way up to a seated position. Spine stretch forward. Good. And right back up. Drop the thigh bones into the floor. Stretch and reach forward. And then right back up one more time. Stretch, reach forward, right back up. Good. Inhale. And exhale. Now from here, you're going to pull the belly in, drop the thighs, extend the toes, extend the fingertips, and let's lower. 3, 2, 1. Good. Arms alongside the ears here for a moment. Inhale. And exhale. Hands here alongside your hips. You'll exhale, lift. 3, and 2, and 1. Inhale. Stretch, reach forward. Spinal extension. Nice and tall. Inhale. And exhale, coming down. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale. And exhale, arms to your sides. And inhale once again. And then exhale, lift the head. 3 and 2 and 1. All the way up. Heels together, toes apart. Roll the palms to face the sky. Sit tall. Once again, drop the sit. So create that energetic opposition. Head reaching up, tailbone pulling down, palms up, inhale, stretch forward, take a little circle with the arms, feeling the scapula nice and anchored on your back. Beautiful, everybody. Good, circling the other way, feeling that energy in your arms, keeping it alive. Good, so now arms are out, heels are together, toes are apart. We're gonna lower once again, pulling the thighs into the floor, reaching out through your dedos. Good, 2 and 1. Beautiful. So now tucking the shoulder blades onto your back. Inhale and exhale, coming up. 5, 4, 3, and 2, and 1. Good. All right, we're gonna go down to the floor, then do corkscrew, then do rollover, etc. So one more big breath as you stretch forward. Exhale all the way up. And now from here, we're going to lower it down. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Arms to a T shape. Take a big breath. Exhale, lift the 2 legs. Good. Now take the legs to the right, around through your center, and up on the left. Now the legs to the left, around and up on the right. Now the legs to the right, around and up on the left. Good. Now the legs to the left, around and up on the right. Good. So pause, bend the knees, hands here move to your ankles, and you're going to just 1, 2, 3, tap the heels, rock to a seated position, tap the heels. 1, 2, 3. Let's do that 2 more times. This time when we roll back, let your pelvis come up so your shoulders go to the floor. Exhale, rocking back. 1, 2, 3. And exhale, sits bones. 1, 2, 3. Here we go. So rocking back, finding your shoulders up, and then lifting your hips. 1, 2, 3. And exhale up. 1, 2, 3. And this time when we roll back, go ahead and roll back, and then slowly let the bones of your the low back come to the floor. Arms are opening out. Once again, turn your kneecaps to face forward. So now you're back to a parallel, and then bring your arms in firm to your sides. So once you bring your arms into the sides, reach your pinkies out and away from you. So your chest really opens up. And then from here, you're going to circle the legs. Now pull the belly deep and exhale, lift the pelvis overhead. Toes move down, thighs lift up, stretching your back. And exhale, coming down. 3, 2, 1. Good. Circle the legs again. Out, down, around. And then you'll exhale, lift up. Good. Anchored through your shoulders. Strong there. Inhale. And exhale, coming down. 3, and 2, and 1. Let's try that one more time. Circle of the legs. Out, down, around. Gathering the strength in your abdomen. Lifting up. Good. All right. So stay here in this position if you like and stretch. Or take your hands to your hips. And then guide your hips back towards your hands as you lift the knees over the hips, and then extend the 2 legs. Right leg comes down, left leg reaches up, and now we're going to chain. Good. So really stretch your hips as you come back. Good. And then from here, your back knee is going to bend. Exhale and change. Good. Back knee bends. Exhale and change. Back knee bends. Exhale and change. Good. Back knee bends. Exhale and change. Come out of this if you need to. Take a break if you need to. If you like, bring your toes back to that rollover position, then take your hands to your ankles. While you're here, try lifting one leg up and then setting that leg right back down. Opposite leg lifts up any amount and then right back down. Leg comes up and then down. Leg comes up and then down. Good. Slowly release the bones of your back down to the floor. Inhale here. Knees are bent. Arms to your sides. Take a big breath. Round through the ribs. Lift, lift, lift. Good. Knees are bent. Palms come, stretch behind you. Exhale, lift the pelvis. Good. So you only let your head come back here if you've got your hips higher than your knees. And you can just stretch out your neck for a moment. So now let's keep our gaze at our hips. Extend just the left leg. Push your right foot down deep into the floor. Exhale, lift with the left leg down and up. 10, 9, and 8, 7. Kind of micro bend in the elbows. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bend the knee. Right back down. Take a breath. Stretch towards your feet. Good. Inhale. Slide the right leg out now. 2 palms back here behind you. Fingertips moving wide. Push the left foot down deep as you lift the hips and pelvis as high as you can. And then the right leg down and up. 10 and 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, and 2, and 1. Inhale, lowering that back down, sliding the opposite leg out. 2 arms stretching, reaching. Take a stretch towards your legs. Move, keep the arms really anchored on your back, moving the spine forward. Good. And then exhale, fingertips here underneath your shoulders. Lift your 2 hips and hold. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale, release. Warren, little surprise for you. We'll do the neck pull. So everybody, we're going to start neck pull today with one hand behind your head. So I'm going to go with my right. So do modified into a full one. So first thing I do is come stretch forward. One hand behind my head, one arm extending. And then I'm going to sit up. Now flat back 1, flat back 2, flat back 3, and then scoop the belly in as I lower down. 3, and 2, and 1. Good. At any point, if you need to extend the opposite arm to help you get down and up, that's fine. So now take a breath. Inhale. And exhale, lifting. 3, and 2, and 1. Good. Switch hands. And you'll come stretch forward. Flat back. Beautiful. And now from here, inhale, come up. Tall spine. You're going to flat back 1, stretching back behind you. Flat back 2, flat back 3. Now squeeze, scoop the belly into your body as you lower down. 3, and 2, and 1. Take a big breath. Inhale. And exhale, coming up. 3, and 2. Oh, neck pull is so hard when you're pregnant. Just going to say. All right. Inhale, 2 hands back behind your head for a moment. Sitting all the way up. We'll see how this goes for me. I have no idea if I can even do it. Take yourself, stretch forward. Oh, inhale. 3rd trimester, people. Here we go. Flat back 1, flat back 2, flat back 3. Now scooping the belly in as you lower. 3, and 2, and 1. Good Lord. Are we ready? Can we do this? Inhale. Exhale, lift. Well, I can't. It's not happening. Extending the arms. All right, so now from here, take a big breath. Good. And then I'm going to just open my left leg so I can come and face the computer. We'll do a little bit of saw. Everybody open in your hips here for a moment. So drop your sits bones into the floor. Move your pubic bone right there down. And then the inner thighs, spread them out. And then sit yourself right above that firm base. Because I'm going to stretch, reach towards my ribs for a moment. And ribs towards my thighs. And then here on the other side, same thing. Spinal extension over from that firm base. Thighs dropped into the floor. Inhale and up. And exhale and up. Inhale, stretch, reach, and exhale up. Good. One more time. Each side. Inhale. And now you're going to take opposite hand, reach towards your pinky toe. Inhale. And exhale, reach towards the pinky toe. Inhale. And exhale, keep energy in the back arm as you stretch. Inhale. And exhale over. And inhale up. And exhale over. One more time. Inhale up. And exhale, stretch and reach. Inhale, pause. Now from here, slide your 2 feet together. Lift the thighs. 10, 9, and 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Cross the ankles. Bring your sits bones and your heels closer to your sits bones. Exhale, come forward. Uncross your legs for a moment. Can cat-cow your spine here just a hair. Inhale, stretching, reaching up. Exhale, rounding over. Stretch, reaching up. Exhale, rounding over. Press the tops of your feet down. Move your sits bones towards your heels. Let the arms come up and you'll pulse 10 and 9 and 8 and 7. Sits bones moving back. Arm bones really anchored on your back. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Exhale all the way up. Bring your knees under your hips. Stretch your 2 arms out. So now I'm going to take my left leg out to the side. I'm going to reach toward it, and then I'm going to reach away from it. Feel your obliques. Up, stretch, reach towards the leg. Inhale up. Exhale, find yourself reaching away. So again, right here, those muscles supporting this extension in your spine. Beautiful. So now let's hold on the way down here, top arm over the ear for a moment. And then you'll exhale, lift. Let's go 10 and 9 and 8 and 7. So this is a parallel hip, so the kneecaps facing forward. 5, 4, we'll do some external rotation soon. 2, and last time. Now pause, bring the elbow in. Same thing, kneecap stays facing forward. Stretch and reach out. Pull 10 and 9 and 8 and 7 and 6 and 5 and 4 and 3 and 2 and 1. Hold the limbs out, down and up. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale, hand to the foot. Stretch out the hip. Open the chest. Exhale, slowly let that knee come down. Top arm over the ear. Rising up. Let's find ourselves on the other side here. So I'm going to now extend my right leg. Good. Inhale, stretch and reach your arms. You're going to come tap that leg. Now lower through your rib cage towards the other side. So I want you to think about the relationship between your head and your tail the whole time you're moving here. I'm trying to keep head and tail, a good line there between them as you move. Good. And now from here, so what I mean is don't fall forward, particularly as you come down to the floor here. Top arm over the ear. Exhale, lift. 10 and 9 and 8 and 7 and 6 and 5 and 4 and 3 and 2 and 1. Good. Pause. Bend the elbow, bend the knee. Remember, kneecap facing forward. Exhale, stretch out and pull back. Out and back. Here we go. 10 and 9 and 8 and 7 and 6 and 5 and 4. Out and back. 3 and 2 and 1. Hold those limbs out, down and up. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hand to the ankle. Big stretch. Open the chest. Beautiful. So now let that knee come down. Take your opposite hand, or that arm that's up in the air, over, and now we're on all fours for a moment. So inhale, stretch, reach your hips back, long stretch. Good. And then from here, you're going to exhale, move forward, pull the elbows in, lightly pulse. 10, just to the elbows. 9 and 8 and 7 and 6 and 5 and 4 and 3 and 2 and 1. Reach the hips back, big stretch. Let the forearms come to the floor. Good. And now from here, pressing those forearms, anchoring in, let your left leg come kick to the sky. 10 and 9 and 8 and 7 and 6 and 5 and 4 and 3. So again, kneecaps still facing down. 2 and 1. Hold the leg lifted, point the toe, circle in the leg there. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Other way. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. Take a stretch back, opening your back, opening your chest. Beautiful. Press your forearms down. Exhale, come forward once again and extend. Take 10 and 9. So this is my opposite leg now. My right leg's going up, and 7 and 6 and 5. Keeping that left side steady. 4 and 3 and 2 and 1. Good. Hold. Circle the leg, pointing the toe in the hip socket. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Other way. 5, 4, 3, and 2, and 1. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. Reach your head back. Take a big stretch. Inhale, you're going to press your palms firm to the floor. Exhale, lift both knees. Lift your 2 hips up. Get a good stretch. Good. So now we're going to lower back down, taking your hips at least as low as your shoulder blades. Now the right leg lifts. 10, 9, and 8, and 7, and 6, and 5, and 4, and 3, and 2, and 1. Leg moves down. 2 hips right back up, melting the top of your head, spreading through the balls of the feet. Good. Exhale, coming down once again. Now the left leg. 10 and 9 and 8 and 7 and 6 and 5 and 4 and 3 and 2 and 1. Hold. Let that leg come down. Let your 2 hips rise up. Push through the balls of the feet. Stretch and reach. Now walk your hands back towards your feet. Right, left, right. Shaking the head no. Nodding the head yes. Releasing through your back. Let's fold up your blanket if you've got it close. And exhale, find yourselves moving up into standing position. I'm going to adjust the camera for a moment. Okay, so let's come picking up our weights. Good. And then moving to the center of your mat. Let me try this just one more time.
Moving that up slightly. Okay.
So now from here, weights here right in front of you. And we're going to exhale, move the thighs back. Take your 2 weights up as you bend the knees. So here we go. Take just a few more rounds, waking up spinal extension on this plane. Remember to spread through the ball of the foot out to the toe. Find the center of your heel. Those anchor points for you. 3 and 2 and 1. Good. Now hold back here. Down and up. 5 and 4 and 3 and 2 and 1. Good. Now let the palms face each other. Exhale, lift. So we'll come 10 and 9. So I'm extending through my knees, extending through my arms. 8 and 7 and 6 and 5 and 4 and 3 and 2 and 1. Now pause, holding back here with your knees slightly bent, but still keeping the spine nice and long. Right arm moves back, left arm moves forward. Change 10 and 9 and 8 and 7 and 6, and keep a little softness in those elbows. 5 and 4 and 3 and 2 and 1. Good. Pause. 2 arms down, lifting, extending. So now I'm going to take my hands here right behind my head and take my heels together, toes apart. Extend my arms, and then exhale, lift the heels as my arm bones widen and move out. Here we go. So take 3 and 2 and 1. Good. Hold. Now if you can, soften the knees and pulse. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale, setting those heels down. Now extend the arms as the knees bend. Take 5 more. Exhale. 5 and 4 and 3 and 2 and 1. Holding the arms up, lift the 2 heels once again. Pulse from the knees. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Exhale, let the arms float down. Step your 2 feet just a little bit wide. Take a second, pull the shoulder blades down the back spine, nice and long. One arm crosses the midline. Good. If you want to walk your feet out just a hair more, so the knees bend right over your toes. Here we go. Cross the midline, extend. This is now with my palm facing up. Cross the midline, extend. Good. Opposite arm each time. Beautiful. Hold one arm out, circle. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Other way. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Release the arm. Extend the knees. Opposite side, you bend and circle. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Other way. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Extend the knees, release the arm. Now your 2 arms reaching forward, 2 knees moving out. Let's go. 10 and 9 and 8 and 7 and 6 and 5 and 4 and 3 and 2 and 1. Turn the 2 palms in to face each other. Same thing with your toes. Now inhale, stretch, reach your arms up, forearms back. Let's go. 10 and 9 and 8 and 7 and 6 and 5 and 4 and 3, and 2, and 1. Good. Exhale, slowly releasing the arms down. Now you're going to pivot toward your right foot, taking your back foot with you. Good. So now let's go ahead, come hinge forward for just a moment. And then we're going to pull elbows and knees. Let's go 10 and 9 and 8 and 7 and 6. Elbows at your sides. 5 and 4, 3, 2, and 1. Excellent. Setting that foot down for just a moment. Letting yourself come stretch over your front leg for a moment. Good. Remember to send energy into both heels. Lengthen, lift both thighs. Good. And then from here, you're going to push through your front foot. As you lift, we're going to turn it around. Slightly extend some weight forward. Take your arms slightly forward. Same thing. 10 and 9 and 8 and 7 and 6 and 5 and 4 and 3 and 2 and 1. Good. Inhale, pause. Extend that leg back behind you. Exhale, take a stretch over your front leg. You can set the weights down. Good. Try and even out your hips here. Good. So now press firmly into your left front foot. As you bring yourself back up, pivot towards that opposite foot again. Good. Now gather weight in that foot. See about lifting your back leg up and slowly, slowly, slowly letting yourself come down, stretch towards the floor, maybe even letting that opposite leg lift up. Perhaps letting the hip open. Good. And then from here, once again, gather that weight into your foot. Beautiful. Taking your opposite leg down, arms up, stretch your belly for a moment. Good. And then we're going to pivot all the way around. Try that same work on this side. So gathering your weight there through your whole front foot. And then exhale, lowering down with control, sending energy through your heel. Perhaps lifting the leg up. Good. And now from here, once again, you'll just gather that weight in your left leg as you lift. Now pause. Big stretch through your belly. Now I'm going to turn to face forward once again. Step one foot in front of the other. And then once again, spread evenly through the heels. Through the balls of the feet. Clasp the palms and exhale, come stretch forward. Good, and then exhale, rising back up for just a moment here. Now your palms are reaching back behind you. Good, let's switch the position of the 2 feet. All the way together, spreading out through the balls, out through the heels. Palms clasped. Inhale, open the chest. Really hug the thighs together and your sits bones down. And then exhale, find a forward bend. Good. Inhale, now let your fingertips come to the floor. And then if you like, come all the way down into a seated position for just a moment. Good. Gather your weight up on your sits. Gather your rib cage, knitting your center together with each exhalation. Good. One more big full breath. Top of the head moving up, sits bones moving down. Thank you very much for your practice this morning. You all enjoy the rest of your day. All right. Good work.
That
We
was
made
good.
it.